Hi, I'm going to demonstrate to you the method I like to use to make a Magic the Gathering proxy cards. So for starters, I want to show you the method I like to use is using an Xacto knife. Found that to be the easiest and cleanest method for me to making Magic the Gathering proxy cards. So for starters, what I'm using is the foil Magic the Gathering cards. Those are probably the best to use. The regular cards, I don't really believe you can really do proxies with them. But so just gonna show you real quick what I like to do for when I do the proxies or create proxies using these foils. So what I like to do is I like to use the Xacto knife. I like to go to a corner on the card. What I want to try to do is remove just the picture. I don't want to try to cut into any of the card. So what I try to do is I try to make sure with the Xacto knife, I try to make sure I get it as close up to the top of the card. Let's try going this way so you guys can see a little better. And just try to see if I could just peel off the picture with the Xacto knife without really cutting the card. It's a little tricky, especially when you first start to do it or do it on the camera. So and you want to be careful not to cut into the card. You just want to really see if you can peel off the picture, because once you get it, you can peel it off pretty nicely. So just kind of trying to demonstrate to you, showing you what I'm doing here. I'm rushing a little bit because I don't want to spend too much time here with you guys viewing it. But anyway, so what I'm trying to do here is just, you can see I'm starting to peel off a little bit. I am actually getting part of it. That's not enough for me yet to take hold of it and tear off. I have another one I started on. I'm just going to set that down. Here's another one. It's another foil. I did start it already. As you can see, there's a little bit of a peel where I got here, right there. So basically, once you got, and that's probably a decent amount for you to go ahead and grip to get, just get your fingers in. Once you got that much, you could then just start to peel away at that picture, and what you'll see is, so I'm going to start to just take this all off. I'll show you here. Once you got that much, it's pretty easy. Once you got a hold of it like that, it just comes right off. So pretty much like a sticker on the card. And just see is just gonna peel all that off, and there you go. We got a proxy. So it's pretty good. It's white backing. So I've also just to go over, I've found that there are other, you can actually find some other magic foil cards that have, once you peel off the picture, it gives you a more of a actual foil looking background, which is pretty nice too. In this one, they're a little more, they can be a little more difficult. You should see at the top area, it's not completely foil. It's just from when I was first removing the picture, it just, that part didn't come out as smoothly. But anyway, so I just wanted to show you that too, that there's some Magic Gathering series that do, most of them have the white background, but there are some that have that foil looking background when you peel off the picture. And So for example, shards of Lura, all those all the cards in that series are foil, and I've picked up some of those, so those aren't bad. There's some other series out there too as well that well, they're not all foil, but when you peel them off, you get a foil looking background. I just want to also just go over something here. Here's another card that I did not too long ago, and I just wanted to show you something so in this process I really didn't do a good job. It wasn't a clean removal. There's a few edges which I actually started to, when I was using the Xacto knife, I started to cut into the card. And so at that point, when I started to realize I wasn't going to get the picture well, I was getting more of the card, I just stopped there. And what I do, I just pick another edge. Here's another edge I tried, and I kind of failed, but I ended up getting it off rather cleanly without making too much of a mess of the card. And in this isn't really a fail. I mean, it's not totally clean, but what you can do if you wanted to, you can get something like a glue stick. So for example, Elmer's glue, and just just get a little bit of glue in the let's go ahead and take this off, and I'll just demonstrate real quick for you. Just get the glue stick out, and just kind of, if it's kind of like a little bit of a tear, but it's still connected to the card. That's what I like to try to keep that tear connected, so like once you do get the picture off, you can just glue that back on. And it's not perfect, but at least you're keeping the card intact and you can still use it. So that's just something else I just wanted to show you. It's just from trial and errors that I've gone through, and yeah, so hopefully that helps you. Yeah, just another thing, I guess, word of warning: when you use an Xacto knife, you want to be a little careful. It definitely helps to have some steady hands. You don't want to be shaking a lot when you're doing this. Just be careful as far as when you're just when you're doing this, you just want to be careful and kind of take your time. You don't want to just rush right into it, and then because you're more likely going to just destroy the card. But you're basically just wanting to try to peel off this top picture, and so hopefully that helps for you. And there are other methods out there. This process method is what I like to use. I found it to be cleanest. Maybe not necessarily easiest, but cleanest, and it works best for me anyway. All right, thanks a lot.